Apparently comes from a completely different ethnic background. This is where my respect for foreign cultures and my diplomatic tact come into play.
Ooga ooga.
Good day, Sam. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I introduce myself? My name is Ang.
Hello. You understand what I say?
But of course, communication is one of the most important attributes for the profession in which I work. I'm a trader, and it would be a true conviviality to engage in business with you. I vend in medicinal herbs for a healthy intestinal flora, in exchange for vintage art from the Neolithic period.
I give stone. You give fart mash.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
I give stone. You give fart mash.
Yes, that pretty much sums up the modus vivendi of our business agreement.
What a wuss.
Boo! Ah! Oh no! The Fulux soup! I'm gonna get fired for sure. My whole future depends on this job.
I thought there was no future here.
There is for me. My future self is sitting over there in the corner. He says that if I don't try a lot harder, I'll never be as successful as, well, me. He said I've got to save, work hard, and sign up to a pension plan. Otherwise, I'll never drive a sleek Instant Change 5. And then, well, it would all be for nothing.
Why don't you just make a new soup?
I can't. We've run out of Fulux ribs. Oh, man. What a disaster. My future is ruined.
No, it's taking up a lot of space in the seating area.
His soup. He'll get me fired. It's all so unfair. I should be the one complaining about waiters and having people fired. But if I don't get my hands on some new Fulux ribs soon, I'll never be as rich as me.
What a slime ball. Is that your ride out there?
Why? Have I blocked you in?
No, don't worry.
Shame. So why are you asking?
Well, you left the lights on. If you give me the key, then...
Huh. Nice try. Not only does the Instant Change Coupe make time travel possible without that bothersome time branching, it also has the automatically adjusting headlights since the 5 series.
That's a nice device. No two ways about it.
Every time traveler's dream. For a long time, I thought I'd never be able to afford more than the 2 series, the so-called butter churn, but I was ambitious. I wanted the 5 series more than anything else. I've slogged and slaved, shed blood, sweat, and tears, scrimped and saved again. And now that I've got there, the only thing that still gives me any joy is pushing around other people who don't slave away as hard as I did back then. For example, my former self, that lazy slacker. He should have served me a bowl of delicious Fulux soup ages ago. But do you see any delicious Fulux soup around here, huh? I don't. If he doesn't start moving my ass soon, I could be due a real ass chewing.
Are you sure you didn't leave the lights on? Maybe it's an electronic defect. If you give me the key, then...
Forget it. Forget it. The 5 series doesn't have any electronic defects. There may have been some in the 2 series. The old butter churn was even missing a cylinder as standard. Speaking of missing something... Where's my good-for-nothing past self with that Fulux soup? I haven't worked all my life to have to wait for my soup!
He shouldn't be time traveling anymore at his age.
Nonsense, my boy. True, the cataracts hinder 3-dimensional sight, but we travel in 4 dimensions.
Do you own one of the time machines out there?
But of course, my young friend. I call it the retardis.
Why is everyone laughing?
Because they have no idea. The retardis is a jewel in the crown of time travel technology.
He said jewel.
Mr. Vincent is neglecting to tell you that his antediluvian vehicle cannot undertake genuine time travel. Only deterministic time travel.
You can't change the past with it. You're stuck there until you've recreated the condition of the timeline at the point of departure.
Huh?
Don't listen to them. A trip in the retardus is always worth it. If you like, I can take you on a little spin. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it. Just ask the lads at the Portal Building Authorities.
So, you could give me a ride?
Anytime. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it.
But I can't change anything?
Unfortunately not.
Could I take something from then?
Only if it doesn't change the course of events.
I see all the prerequisites for an entrancing love story. I just think the female lead should be recast.
We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. And I'm also available on the cheap. My name's Rita. Are you single?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Don't waste my time. I'm almost 40 and I'm a waitress in the city with no future. Do you really think I'm interested in listening to you moaning on?
Well, you asked. I just wanted to...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear that? That's my biological clock. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
Do you have a time machine?
Do you think I'd look like this if I had one? Time machines have become quite rare. Maverick has an instant change, but he'd rather run over his grandfather than take someone else on board. And then there's Vince, but he can only offer deterministic time travel. Firstly, that's boring, and secondly, Vince smells of prunes. Otherwise, I only know of the old time pod in Rocco's garage. No idea if that still works. So, if you need passage, just forget it. We're all stranded here. The best thing you can do is get married as quickly as possible.
One order of, toast and milk, please.
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend must be blind.
Busy here. Anything free today?
Yeah, a tip for your girlfriend. As long as she hasn't got a ring on her finger, she shouldn't let her man walk around the city on his own.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
What was the offer again?
Put a ring on my finger and I'll ignore that whole thing about your face.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating platform.
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
Well, I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Don't think, soldier! It's war out here, and in war, there were only losers. Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death...
I think he takes the whole thing a bit too seriously. He could use a change of perspective. Hey there!
Do not distract me. I've got to stay alert. Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
You have a Fulok problem here?
What does it look like to you, huh?
Hysterical overreaction? Hey there!
Do not distract me. I've got to stay alert. Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
You have a Fulok problem here?
What does it look like to you, huh?
Hysterical overreaction? What are those trash cans for?
Hey, keep your hands off. That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad, and so the wombats can't get at them. Those critters are getting worse by the day, almost as bad as the Fulocks. I catch them meddling with the bins all the time. That's why I always keep my eyes on both sides. My wife says I've started to squint. It's a good job it's so quiet on the Fulock front. We're not equipped for a war on two fronts. Hey, keep your hands off. You'll contaminate our seeds.
I created them from a rib, and now I need the rib back. I created them from a rib, and now I need the rib back. Oh, there you are.
Howdy, Rufus.
You wouldn't believe who I met in the city.
My granddad. I know. He didn't recognize me.
No wonder. To him, you're not even born yet.
I guess I never will be. Even the slightest interventions change the timeline. In all probability, we prevented the birth of my father already.
Hogwash. I've seen everything possible and impossible in the last while, but nothing even remotely resembling a timeline. The whole thing is more like a fuzzy, knotted time skein than anything else.
It's okay, Rufus. I'm doing just fine. Isn't it incredibly interesting here?
Yeah, very picturesque. But we have to get a move on. Don't you remember? Where's Gold?
In the farmhouse, but there's no reason to hurry. Here in interim time.
The clocks run differently, I already know. Still, no reason to take our foot off the gas. One of these portals must lead to Kuvak. We used it earlier ourselves.
Yeah, it's that one there.
That one? I actually expected a few mind-bending puzzles first, but so much the better. Wait here. I'll go get Gold, and then we can go get our future back.
Whoa, Butterfingers at work.
Hey, Goal, no time for coffee. Time to move. Wait a second. Am I counting right? Your goal? I mean, your goal too.
And you are almost as perceptive as when I left you, Rufus. Savior of the world, suicidal time traveler.
You forgot butt model. But how can that be? What are you doing here? Which goal are you?
She's the goal that you rescued from the future.
Yeah, and in return, she left me and Mac on Elysium, stole the time machine, and whoosh! That was the thanks we got.
I've not got such a talent for dramatic endings as you.
And you didn't get far either.
Yes. Perhaps I was a bit too quick off the mark there. When I arrived in interim time, there was no future anymore. The tunnel had simply come to an end, and the autopilot was steering me directly at it. I had to crash land, and was stranded. For us, only a few hours have passed. For her, it's been a lifetime.
Why didn't you use one of the portals?
The portals only opened much later. At first, they were all out of reach. Then the Deponians started to throw their trash into interim time. The time travelers also started arriving from all sorts of pasts. Most were stranded here like me. We built Paradox City from the trash. We tried to reach the portals, but none of them led to the right time. Then, when the first children were born, we realized that we had built ourselves a new home.
But now I'm here. So come on, What was that? An earthquake?
We've only had one of those once before. The time when the portals opened.
Yeah, never a dull moment around here. Don't run off. I'm gonna go have a look. Oh, come on. Where's the portal to Kuvak? And the others? All gone.
I think I have an explanation. When the tachyons poured into the open portal unchecked just now in the lab, we didn't only open the one portal, but also all the surrounding ones too. Portals leading to completely different places and times. As time passes much faster in here, they were open for years. A whole city was built whilst you fetched gold from the university. Shortly after you stepped through the portal, the anomaly closed behind you. In the lab, this was a blink of the eye. Here, countless minutes.
You mean this city only exists because we opened the portal earlier?
Really makes you think, eh?
Yeah, like for example, how do we get out of here now that the portals are closed?
I was thinking more of the moral implications. Well, what will happen to the people here if we restore the old timeline? Are we even allowed to do that?
I can't see any signs.
I noticed that too. You should get it looked at.
Amazingly, there was still a bit of antidote left. Uh-huh.
You girls having a good talk?
I'm just telling Goal about your stamp cannon.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have used so much cheese. What's that doing here?
I was going to use that for my last beat of the drum sculpture. I've been waiting for weeks for the battery to run out, but it just keeps going and going and going.
Huh. That's funny and depressing at the same time.
Whoa, Butterfingers at work.
You've become a sculptor?
I had a lot of time on my hands.
That excuses some things, but not everything. The closed book.
That's not quite finished yet.
What is this supposed to represent?
That is the unfinished point.
Oh, it's supposed to look unfinished. And here I thought it just wasn't finished.
Oh, I'd better have another go at that then.
Can I take that?
No, it's not finished yet.
I could finish it.
And just how are you going to finish it?
I can finish anything.
You're going to finish me off one of these days. Are you finished yet? Yes.
No,
Oh, we'll just take it then.
I will.
On your marks, go.
And finished.
Okay, what just happened here?
She's got talent. Now she just has to use it. I'll need something with a lot more power to churn that sculpture. The clean break.
I'm still working on it.
Goal's hair may have lost its color, but it still smells like marshmallow candies. She's totally confused. I probably would be too. The portals have closed. I have to try to open them again. Are you coming along?
Can't it wait? I'm having a conversation right now.
Of course. You can just sit here all day long talking to yourself.
You do that all the time, too.
Actually, he's the one who talks all the time. I just listen. The portals have closed.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I already thought of something.
No, you are not going to get a jetpack.
Aw, man. Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance has brought back a lot of memories. I'd almost forgotten how awesome we were back then.
Awesome! Totally awful would probably be more accurate.
Full of awe. I like that.
In a nutshell,
Are you telling her about our...
I'd almost...
And can we get going?
Not now, Rufus. I'm just hearing about the most incredible stuff.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Yeti. It's all true.
Your granddad won't let me through to the time pod.
Sounds like him. I was never allowed to borrow his car either.
Any ideas on how to distract him?
With a good book, perhaps?
A book. We want to break into his workshop, not celebrate his birthday.
Which probably eliminates the necktie option, too.
Think, how can we distract your granddad?
Socks?
Oh, dear. Think, how can we distract... Oh, dear. They can drill to their heart's content there. They can drill. They seem to have a serious fuel lock problem here, but it's still too early for any conjectures about guilt.
Oh no, fuel lock alarm.
Oh, again? Oh, that means we'll have to take another compulsory break.
No, it doesn't mean that. One can't keep the future waiting.
Why? Has he got somewhere to go? Strange. I can't see anything.
He really earned the diversion. He really earned the diversion. He really earned the diversion. He really earned the... He really... I'd rather... He really earned the...
Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to
Oh no.
Strange. I can't see anything. Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of fuel locks?
He really earned the divert. I'd rather not disturb him. He really earned the diversion.
Must have been a false alarm.
It's obvious that he doesn't have a clue about the future. Otherwise, he would definitely wear something else. Yoo-hoo! I have a question.
Keep it short, I've got work to do. We're about to make the breakthrough into the future. I can already smell it.
Sorry, it's the excitement. What exactly are you doing here?
We suspect there may be a so-called future in sediment beneath the city. That's why we started to hollow out its foundations.
Aren't you worried that that could make the city somehow, I don't know, slide maybe?
The chances always offset the risks. The unimaginative rednecks up there have no idea what a rough diamond they have right under their feet. They see no further than the base that guarantees their apartments stay standing. I see 3 cafes, Martin, office spaces, and affordable lofts for fashionable high-income earners.
Such as architects working for the Portal Building Authorities, for example?
Exactly.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such trivialities?
Well, I thought progress couldn't be stopped.
No.
I still don't understand exactly what that hole there is supposed to have to do with the future.
But it's so very simple. We want to attract a solvent clientele. Time travelers who are literally not born yesterday. A portal to the future who would put a paradox city back on the map. The saying goes, continuous growth through development in interim time. And we're creating the attractions for that.
Ugh, you spit when you talk. I have to get to Kuvak one day before the end of time.
Wait, Kuvak. Unlucky and unluckiness. We do have a portal to Kuvak, but that's on the old Hermit's land, so it's not connected to the time travel superhighway yet. We've been fighting for that right-of-way for ages.
That isn't the problem. The problem is that the portals have closed back up again.
No, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. It's proof once more of how important the connection between Paradox City and the future is. I can already see the campaign. The only way back leads forwards. Or better still, back through the future.
But that's all just drivel. The reason for the lack of a future lies in the past.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday, the future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Oh, you have no idea. I urgently need to get to... I'm pretty sure that the reasons for the missing future can be rectified there and only there.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday. The future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such triviality?
I thought... I'll let you get on with your work.
Finally! I was afraid I'd miss out on the future, all because of you.
What are you reading?
Hey, this is the future issue of Hats.
What else? And are helmets making a comeback?
No, sadly not. In the future, all manual work will be performed by machines.
That would be great. Then no one would have to work.
Why do you think I work so hard? Certainly not for the money. This job is so badly paid that I need a second one to make ends meet.
And what's your second job?
I write fake reviews for an ad finance rating portal that compares free comparison sites for buying building machinery.
Huh. If only we finally had machines that could relieve us of all these important tasks. It's true what they say. You can't make an egg without breaking an omelet. That's, the hats, right?
I already told you it is.
Can I have it?
No, I need it for research purposes. In this highly technological working environment, further education is an integral part of everyday work and life.
You could take a break.
Ah, my lunch break is well overdue. Unfortunately, I can't leave the machine on its own.
Yes, it seems to me that your presence is downright imperative.
I tell you what, you can have the magazine if you bring me a peanut butter sandwich.
A peanut butter sandwich, huh? No problem.
Oh no.
Oh, again? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I shouldn't go barreling around with my stuff. It's an integral part of my plan.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that sound. There were wombats in the bins again. Strange. I can't see anything. Strange. I can't see anything. Come on now, show yourselves. Give me something to shoot at. Where are you, you little beasts? Where are you, you little beasts? Strange. I can't see anything. Where are you, you little beasts? Come on now, show yourselves. Give me something to shoot at. Strange. I can't see anything.
I created them from a rib, and now I need the rib back.
Give me something to shoot at. Come on now, show yourselves.
Can I trade this Fulock rib for something edible?
No, for all I know, you could have pulled him out of a rotting carcass on the road.
Now, who would do such a thing? Ta-da!
Fulock ribs! Now, where did you get them?
Where do you think? I ripped them off a Fulock.
I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. But if it's not asking too much, could you take the soup to my future self?
Sure, why not?
But careful! I think he's looking for a reason to get me fired.
Everyone knows there's no arguing over taste, but this doesn't have much to do with taste in the first place.
Fulock soup! Finally! Darn. That was actually quite alright.
Am I hearing disappointment?
Yes, of life. I've grafted away all my youth to be able to afford an instant change 5. Now I'm old. Making other people's lives hell is the only joy I have left. And now, I can't even manage that anymore.
Ah, don't be so hard on yourself. You can do it.
Be a good little boy and bring me some seconds. Maybe then I'll find the hair in my soup that will give me an excuse to fire someone.
That's the spirit.
And what did he say about the soup?
Looks like he enjoyed it. He wants another one.
Really? Oh boy! Maybe I haven't screwed up my future after all. Here. Fortunately, we've now got loads of the stuff.
No, thank you. My old gut can only stomach prunes and pulses. But of those, I can have as much as I can get.
Rufus, bring food.
No, thank you, my friend. One is taken care of very well indeed in this establishment.
My soup is burned.
Impossible. I never burn anything.
No thanks. Oh, I should probably flush out the old before I start on something new. Don't you think?
Easy to say.
Fulok soup! Finally! Darn. That was actually quite alright. Be a good little boy and bring me some seconds. Maybe then I'll find the hair in my soup that will give me an excuse to fight.
That's the
And what did he...
Looks like he enjoyed it. He wants another one.
Really? Maybe I haven't... Here.
Goal's hair may have lost its color, but it still smells like marshmallow candies. Waiter, there's a hair in my Fulok soup. Then be glad you didn't order the Fukaka soup.
Fulok soup! Finally! I was about to get my former self fired. What? Wait a minute. What the hell is this? There's a hair in my soup! I want to see the manager in me!
What? How did you get here so quickly?
Oh, you're obviously experiencing the side effect of my new Instant Change 2. It uses a time travel technique that doesn't create any new timelines. All changes become immediately visible.
Didn't you just want to save up for Series 5?
Yes, but then my future self came along, completely broke. So, I bought the 2 series off him. It's quite practical, as long as you don't take pregnant women on board. And now that I don't need to save anymore, I quit immediately. My future self was probably more in need of a job anyway.
And what are you going to live on?
I'll break into my pension plan, and then, well, we'll see. The future suddenly looks bright again.
So, that's your Instant Change 2 out there?
Yes? Why?
Well, you left the lights on.
Really? It's probably a problem with the electrics again. Damn butter churn. Why oh why didn't I save up for the 5 series?
Nobody knows.
Here, could you turn it off for me?
Sure, happy to help. I'd rather not disturb him. He's still in his probationary period.
Look who's back again! Mikey's murderer!
Piss off, you dick!
But I said I was sorry.
Just screwing with you.
You thought we got sour on you, but we haven't.
We're a bit rancid at worst. Have you remembered why you wanted to turn us into peanut butter yet?
Since when do I need a reason? That usually pops up later.
Can you believe such arrogance?
Oh, look at me. I'm a biped. I don't need any reasons to eat peanuts.
We want to hear the reason!
Okay. As travel provisions.
Now you're really getting my goat. First Mikey, and now this.
You greedy gannet.
What I meant was, on principle.
Ha! On principle, he says. That's pathetic. Ugh.
Wrong answer, matey.
Well, then maybe. For love.
Yeah, we've been here before. The question is, how exactly does it help love if we're made into peanut butter?
You're right. Just forget I said anything.
No probs, matey. No offense.
Come back again once you've thought of a valid reason, you pillock.
Ha-ha! Success! Wow, what is all this stuff? I wonder if I'll be able to start the engine. Damn butter churn. A genuine engine would be nice, but looky here. Surprise, surprise. It's short one cylindrical device. Poetry. A genuine engine would be nice, but look, it's short. That should fit size-wise, but why bother? It's broken. I'll need something with a lot more power to churn that sculpt. Hey, Rocco.
Howdy, Rufus.
Can you repair the portals?
Worrying, isn't it? But there's nothing that can be done about it. Portals have neither a motor nor any other mechanical components.
No. Then it's all up to me again. Are there any goats in Paradox City?
Not that I know of, and I'm sure you'll find something better to sweeten the time until the portals open up again, you rotter.
Huh? I have to get to the time pod.
No can do. It's a bit of a family heirloom.
Nonsense. It belongs to the old goal.
Belonged to. She left it to my father.
But that's...
You won't be able to argue with my granddad, Rufus.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I'm a mysterious voice from your memory.
What? Since when?
Don't you like it?
Sure, it's pretty cool.
Who are you talking to?
Quiet back there. Got a tip on how to get past him?
Not really. He was the most stubborn human being that I've ever known.
That's not a lot of help.
You are right. Sorry. Now I feel slightly silly. Farewell.
Are you all right?
Huh? Why?
Oh, nothing. What was your question again?
I urgently need to get to the time pod.
And I said, no. It's a bit of a family heirloom. And family comes first.
That's not going to work, Rufus.
Yay! Mysterious Memory McChronicle!
What?
So, you got an idea yet?
I thought you had one.
But I haven't.
Then what are you doing here?
You are right. Sorry!
Always nice to hear from him.
You're behaving very strangely.
Where are my friends again?
At the old hermit's farm. Turn left at the town hall and then continue up that way.
Ah, you obviously cannot help me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Get out of here!
All right, all right.
Get lost, and I mean real lost.
All right, all right.
Take a hike and make it snappy.
All right, all right.
Get out of here!
All right, all right. Now, where did I park my time machine again? And most importantly, when? So, you could give me a ride?
Anytime. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it.
But I can't change anything?
Unfortunately not.
Could I take something from them?
Only if it doesn't change the course of events.
So, was it the lights?
I'm not sure yet.
Take your time.
Rufus, bring stone.
Interesting. The material used to create this sculptural opus magnum is clearly basalt from the Germian Fatstone Mountains. I can make out deposits of obsidian, and even inclusions of chrysoberyl. My respect for the fine arts unfortunately forbids me from exploiting this aesthetic ornament purely for the purposes of my base commercial ambitions. That would be barbarity.
Rufus.
I'm sorry, sir, but I deal exclusively in geological travails and intestinal pharmaceuticals. It is, admittedly, an exotic commercial model, but in an era of international business, the medium-sized retailer can only ever flourish by finding a niche.
I don't understand how that will help me on my mission.
I feel the same. That's why I just try to use it with everything and everyone.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if those are still good. You hear some gruesome stories about bar snacks.
Don't waste my time. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
You don't need to give Grandpa any birthday presents.
It's your birthday? How old are you now?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You don't know, right?
Who are you? Where's Timmy?
So, you could give me a ride?
Anytime. All right.
But I can't...
Unfortunately.
Could I take some?
Only...
I'd rather not disturb him. He's still in his probationary period. Yoo-hoo! I have another question.
Of course. Distract me, why don't you? It's only our future we're talking about.
I'll let you...
Finally! I was afraid...
Have you managed to rustle up a peanut butter sandwich?
I'm working on...
You call that what? Maybe for those lazy so-and-sos in the...
Think. How can we distract your granddad?
Socks?
Oh, dear.
Just think. 5 different animal bites in half an hour. Hello? Respect? Ah! Speak of the devil.
Are you telling her about our adventures?
Your reappearance has brought back a lot of memories. I'd almost forgotten how awesome we were back then.
And can we get going?
Not now, Ruth. I'm just hearing about the most...
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Yeti.
Not now, Rufus.
Are you still angry?
No, don't worry. I just need a bit of time with myself. Are you still in the habit of taking anything and everything that isn't firmly screwed down?
Above all, I'm still in the habit of forgetting my screwdriver. This is art, too.
What are you muttering about now?
Huh. Nobody understood Ruffiello van Rufbrandt until after he died. This is art, too.
What are you muttering about now?
No. No, that isn't finished yet.
Yes, that's the point.
The unfinished point? No, that...
Yes.
The unfinished...
Are you really sure you can bring this to a happy end?
I said I'd bring it to an end. I never said anything about happy. The spent candle.
It's one of my unfinished pieces.
Can you fix this?
I think so.
But it's not broken.
I know. We're quick. Recommend us to your friends.
This is a workshop, right?
Caught red-handed. Maybe I should have hidden the tools.
Fix this.
What is it?
What does it look like?
I guess it's an antediluvian cylinder head. As all of the time travelers come here from the past, it doesn't surprise me at all. It's not even worth repairing. But I do happen to have a spare cylinder in stock. Keep it. The first spare part is always on the house.
Funny. With me, the first always goes through the neighbor's window. Machine head, proper head, all the same to me. Visit Doc. That would fit perfectly, but why should I waste my new butter churn repairing strange cars without being asked? I'm not the nice young man from the motor club. That would fit perfectly, but why should I waste my new butter churn repairing strange cars without being asked? I'm not the nice young man from the motor club. This is art, too.
Rufus, bring things.
I'm sorry, sir, but I deal exclusively in geological travails, and it is...
I don't understand how that...
I feel the same. That's why I...
Uh-huh!
My work here is done. Now it's time for the nameless Rufus to ride off into the sunset. Rufus!
You don't need to give Grandpa any birthday presents.
It's your birthday? How old are you?
Oh!
You don't...
Who are you?
Don't waste my time. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next...
You don't need to give...
It's your... How old are you?
Oh!
You don't...
Who are you?
Hello, Rita. What's new?
Don't waste my time. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
The portals are closed.
Ah!
Thought so. Classic case of last-minute panic. What do you think of Rocco?
Rocco McChronicle from the garage. Young, athletic, a tushy to die for, put short. Not in my league.
But you flirted with me.
Psst, not so loud. I don't want everyone to know how desperate I am.
One order of,
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend must be
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating platform.
Hey, Rocco.
Howdy, Rufus.
I think I know someone who likes you.
You think so?
Of course. She's just waiting for you to propose.
I can hardly imagine that's true. She would have said something.
Nonsense. She wants you to take the first step.
But by proposing to her, isn't that a bit too forward?
Women want to be rushed. What woman would get involved with you if she had time to think, huh? So go, go, go! Otherwise, someone else is likely to take her. And to the victor go the spoils.
But I haven't got a ring, and I haven't got a tailcoat for the wedding either.
You let me worry about that. Your job is to come up with the right words for your proposal. A little tip. Here am I, there are you, platypoo. Sometimes works wonders.
But... oh dear.
And excited?
You know what? I'm starting to wonder whether this really is such a good idea. Maybe we should just call the whole thing off.
Ah, horsebuck toot. Of course it's a good idea. You're just getting cold feet. That's perfectly normal.
Were you able to get your hands on a tailcoat and a ring?
I'm working on it.
If you don't have any luck in Paradox City, maybe you could ask the boys from the Portal Building Authorities. The architect usually knows in which time period to find what.
No spoilers. Hello, Rita.
Don't waste my time. Order some...
I think Rocco has his eyes on you.
Ha! I'll believe that when he proposes. The last time anyone had eyes for me, they came in a bowl of Fulok soup.
How disgusting.
They were actually quite cute.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating platform.
Have you...
For love?
Yeah. The quest... How exactly...
I want to marry Rita off to Rocco.
Rocco McChronicle? From the garage?
I like him.
Oh, a dream couple.
What do you say, boys? Should we sacrifice ourselves for love?
Yeah!
Yeah! For Rita and Rocco!
Come on! What are you waiting for?
Take us and make us into peanut butter!
For love!
For love!